feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey everyone, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank. I'm your host, Jason Hill. Sitting with my co-host, Dr. Roland Kidwell, the far left of the table. This show is ran in collaboration with the FAU Adams Center for Entrepreneurship. We've done 80-plus episodes down here in the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank. You catch them all on iTunes, iHeartRadio, or right up on our website, the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank Podcast.com. Today we spoke for over 1 hour today. So William DeTemple, he talked all about his current company, 9-figure company, right? And
correct.
Also, this book giveaway that he's going to give to our audience as well. And he talked all about his last 40 years running a business, bootstrapping it, as well as growing it and actually doing an IPO. So we got some golden nuggets on today's show. So William, tell our audience, a little bit about your current company.
Well, when I moved out to Florida for family reasons, I went a little bit stir crazy, and some of my friends back in California said, hey, look, you've got over 40 years experience, wisdom, and knowledge in scaling companies. Why don't you coach other business owners and teach them how to scale their own companies? And so we built 9-Figure Company, and that's what we do now. We inspire people to scale their company to 9 figures because it's well within your reach.
Yes, and you have a book coming up that you've interviewed 15 different billionaires. Is that right?
Well, there are 15 founders of 9-figure companies, and some of them have grown into the billions, which are actually 10 figures, but they've all gone beyond 9 figures.
I'm looking forward to reading it. Roland, what were your thoughts about today's episode?
Great episode, a lot of good tips on how to scale your business, how to get into the business in the first place, and a lot of great experience William has. Wanted to ask him for one of those tips, what is one of the most important elements to a growing a 9-figure company, would you say?
The most important elements to growing a 9-figure company is, as I mentioned in the podcast, there's the 8 primary internal practices that you must have to achieve success, and then there's 4 primary external practices you must have to achieve massive success. That's how you get to 9 figures.
And what is that one element that you wanted to share with us that you do share on the podcast? Or are we going to
Accountability. And you get accountability from having a good outside board of directors.
Nice. And our audience, say, wants to get a copy of this book and they want to get in touch with you. How do they do so?
They can email us, and we actually created an email for this podcast called shrimptank@9figurecompany.com. They email us and give us their contact information and everything else. We'll mail them a hard copy of the book, and no charge at all.
Thanks for doing that for our audience. You're the first person to do that with the email address, so thank you very much. Again, our audience, you can check out the entire podcast on iTunes, iHeartRadio, or right up on our website, the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank Podcast.com. We'll be back again next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Take care.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond.